What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, we got a little bit of a news here. It's actually a pretty big change, and it's regarding Cersea, the Plarium Play Points Program reward champion. Now, if you guys recall, last week, Plarium did announce a buff or rebalance for Cersea. Cersea has been rebalanced in the past, so this is the second time that she has been rebalanced. And this time, I think her kit definitely demands a lot more respect. Her A1 is a triple hit, which is always amazing. It has a chance to increase HP burn duration. It also has a chance to decrease the duration of random buffs on the target, and that chance increases to 100% if they're under HP burn. I mean, it's fine. It's still a triple hit, which is really nice. Now, the A2, very, very good. No books for cooldowns, which is great. It's a 3-turn cooldown ability. Full enemy strip with a 100% chance of landing HP burn. It's a touchless ability, so affinity does not matter here. If the target is already under HP burn, instantly activates it. Then it has an 80% chance to place an HP burn debuff for 2 turns on all enemies without one. It also places block buffs, and any HP burns placed on bosses are protected. This is really good, and the move really is great for somewhere like Hydra, for example, where the block buffs and HP burn is absolutely amazing, allowing you to play through Poison Cloud, and obviously the block buffs is very good in general against Hydra. And then the A3 here on a 3-turn cooldown is an AoE attack, so affinities do matter here, but 3 very solid debuffs here: decreased speed, decreased defense, and Hex on a 3-turn cooldown. Really, really strong A3 now. Really helps a lot of players handle all of these necessary debuffs for key areas. So if you're looking for all of these debuffs, she's the one-stop shop now. Passive, going to give your allies a bit of damage boost if they're under HP burn on the enemy. Whenever this champion is attacked by an enemy under HP burn, heals this champion by 35% of the damage received, and your allies by 20% of the damage received. So it boosts your allies' damage, it heals your allies, and it also does a bit of damage by activating the HP burn against the attacker. It's not 100% chance, it books up to 65% chance. Technically, you don't need to even land books in here. So ideally, you can save 3 books in the passive, for example. This is pretty sweet. 1 book, you get to 25% debuff chance. You don't see that very often. You need 4 books here, which kind of sucks. It's otherwise an 80% chance to land the HP burn. And the A1, you can totally just try to whiff the A1. So ideally, you land the books in the A3. And I guess ideally, you land the 4 books in the A2 to make sure you have a 100% chance to land. She requires a total of 13 books. If you're really unlucky, 13 books. If you're lucky, 6 books. All right. But a nice rebalance for her. Now, the other big news here today is that Plarium announced that there were some changes to the Plarium Play Points program. So here's the note here from Plarium. They said the Plarium Play program has been updated. So they will reduce the point requirement for the first 3 cards and update the reward for the 3 that follow. There are minor UI changes for convenience. The cost of rewards already earned won't change, and you might see your progress shift forward a little, although it won't transfer to the next card. As we mentioned in the past during the program update, the cost of rewards already earned won't change. We'll recalculate the number of points required to claim the rewards that haven't been earned yet. Thus, the number of points for each particular player can differ depending on your previous progress. Now, this is pretty big because they basically rebalanced the progress bar for everybody. So everybody's progress towards Cersea might be different. Now, for me, after they rebalanced it, I actually got Cersea. So I actually have Cersea here on my main account. 22,390 was how many points I had before they rebalanced. And when they rebalanced it, basically I had enough points to fully unlock the final milestone, final 20 fragments for Cersea. Previously, this was 25,000 points, so I was still short about 2,600 points. But after a rebalance, I have more than enough to get the final fragments. Now, this is my alt account here, so 22,036. So it's about 360 points less than my main account. And you can kind of see I'm still short from going for Cersea for about 330 points. Both my accounts are free to play. They haven't spent any money on them. My main account, I do get content creator perks, and I've been a big content creator since about mid 2024. You don't get additional Plarium Play points from there or anything like that. So the extra Plarium Play points that I've accumulated on my main account probably comes from extra diligence doing the daily logins, extra diligent doing the advanced quest, and also perhaps some Plarium Play points that were acquired in random events throughout the years. I'm hesitant to say whether this is actually the first free-to-play account to actually acquire Cersea, because if somebody actually went for all of the Plarium Play points in all of the events for the last couple years, they probably would have gotten Cersea before me because I've never focused on the Plarium play points like ever. And my alt account, which is the same, free to play, I basically play both accounts at the same time, although I've taken some vacations over the past couple of years. So there have been some days where I haven't been able to log into both accounts on my PC. So it kind of makes sense for my alt account to be a little bit short in the total points. Now, if you guys didn't know, if you guys play on PC, you guys actually pick up an extra 6 Plarium play points here every day. So for me, I actually play both accounts on my PC basically super diligently every day. A total of 9 points can be gotten from playtime rewards. And if you complete your advanced quest, you do get 3 additional Plarium play points. So if you're very diligent with completing your advanced quest every day, you can theoretically get 12 guaranteed Plarium play points every day. So 9 from the playtime rewards and then 3 from completing all of the advanced quests. So those are your guaranteed points. So if you just get the guaranteed points from your playtime rewards and your advanced quests, if we were talking about the previous 25,000 total points for Cersea, it would have taken somebody approximately 5.7 years of just doing that to get Cersea. So Cersea was definitely not something that was obtainable without having to spend money in this game to speed things up. Now, as of today, which is the day that I would have gotten Cersea here, the Plarium Play program has been active for 1,274 days, which is the equivalent of 3.5 years. So it took me free to play 3.5 years to get Cersea without having to spend a single dollar in this game. My alt account is probably about 3 weeks away from getting it, and I would assume a lot of end game free-to-play players will be getting Cersea within the next month or so. It's one of the hardest champions to get free-to-play because obviously this is a pay-to-win champion basically, or you must be playing the game for a significantly long time. The program first was introduced with Cersea back in January of 2023. So if you started your account afterwards, there would be a lot of Plarium play points missing. However, Plarium rebalanced this whole Plarium play point program, and they told me that a brand new account nowadays, if you just started, Cersea would cost you about 6,500 points to get instead of the previous 25,000 points to get. So they've definitely reduced the cost that it would take to get Cersea so that more people would have access to this champion in a shorter period of time. Now, if the cost of the Cersea was 6,500 points for a brand new player in this game, it would take you about 540 days. If you were just playing on PC and if you were just collecting, the 9 points here, and then if you were just collecting the 3 points from completing all your advanced quests, then it would take you about 540 days, as I'm showing here in the calculator. So I think this is a much more reasonable time frame to acquire a champion. Now, I'm not sure if Cersea is going to be helpful for a player that's been playing for a year and a half, but I think she would probably still be pretty useful. She has very good debuffs. She also got a speed in all battles aura now, which is actually really, really useful. So she's going to be able to slot in a lot of general teams. This is new, so this is a really big upgrade for her. Also, if you guys are playing on Plarium Play, Plarium also gave everybody a extra kind of goodie pack for everyone that's participated in the Plarium Play program. Basically, if you've spent more in the Plarium Play program, the bigger your reward package would be. For example, my reward package was 200 energy and I think a couple silver. Basically, I didn't spend any money in the game, so they're not going to give me anything. But if you spent a lot of money in the game, you're going to be picking up things like some of these rewards here on the right-hand side. So Void Shard, Primal Shard, Legendary Book. So this is the top reward package for people that I believe spent a good amount of money in the Plarium Play program. I don't know exactly. You're also going to pick up some Starstone and some Immortal Essences. So that's what you have to look forward to. Just make sure you log in through Plarium Play and then you will get your bonus appreciation package here. And like I said, if you're free to play, you're just getting like 200 energy and a little bit of silver. So it's not really worth too much. But overall, a pretty good change, right? They're going to make Cersea a little bit more accessible. They're giving you a little bit of appreciation token gift there. And they rebalance Cersea to be a little bit more useful, especially if you pick her up early on. So overall, pretty good updates there for Cersea. Happy to have her. She's going to be worth 500 points if I want to pull her for a fragment fusion, for example, or a champion chase, or get some CVC points. Now, the next thing they need to do is probably they probably need to buff Rossin. Rossin's probably going to be the next one. They should probably buff him, sometime during the National Lizard Day. Why not, right? And somehow he has evaded getting buffed for so many years, but he definitely needs to be buffed up. And I think for me, the hardest champion to get would be Mauled, because I'm only at 29 out of 100. Yeah, it's just going to take me forever to get this champion. I don't know. I don't really overextend myself to ever get extra fragments from fusions and stuff like that, so it's going to take me a long time to get this champion. But hey, we got Cersea. Cerseia's going to be ready to go. We're missing the last 20 fragments here, but we have it in the window. All it took was 1,274 days, so about 3.5 years. Initially, people were estimating that it would take 7 years to get this champion, but I think they didn't factor in that you actually get 3 additional points from completing the advanced quests every day, and obviously some points from random events. Definitely sped up the process there. But anyways, guys, just wanted to share this little bit of news here for you guys about this whole player and play program business, and share our excitement that we got Cersea. Let me know in the comments below, how far are you guys from Cersea? Did the rebalance push you guys into getting her into the final milestones, into the final fragments? Let me know what you guys think about her rebalance. Thanks so much for watching until the end. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.